Chivo is here back for another Football Manager 15 video here with Eastleigh, and it's a new season. I know this is just our Champions League season, the extra season I'll say. Just see what we can get out of this season. I won't give you too many updates about the league. Champions League will be our primary our primary goal. So the most things you'll see are Champions League, but majority of them will only happen later on in the year. And if we get any cup finals, I'll show you them. But the later part of the season is probably the best part to look at. But before we go into a game, I'll show you what's been happening. The schedule, we won 4 out of 4 games. We lost the Community Shield against Liverpool. That was very disappointing, you know. But we've bounced back very, very well. A 1-0 win against Arsenal, a 6-3 win against Derby County, a 1-0 win against Aston Villa, and a 3-0 win against Fulham. So we conceded 3 goals, but we've had 3 clean sheets already. But before we get into the game today, I'll have to show you the draw for the Champions League. We got Sociedad. Yeah, we know Sociedad aren't that good. Zenit and Bayern. Zenit St. Petersburg. So it's a tough group. Hopefully we can get through. If we can't, we're in a bit of trouble. But looking at the league, we're already 2 points clear after 4 games. Yes, anything can happen, but we've already got a great start there. In the Capital One Cup, we've drawn Brentford. They're also in the Prem. As you see, they're 11th. Hopefully we can get past them. And the FA Cup has not been drawn yet. But Community Shield was a bit of a problem. But the main thing you've got to look at is transfers. What's been happening? Because this is the main thing we have to look at. Forget the left, look at the right. Owen Harvey's out, 275k. Got rid of him. He wanted to leave, he left, and got on him, you know. We didn't make that much money from him, but there you go. Jake Forsakowski left the Leyton Orient on a free. The 30-year-old just wasn't fitting in for us, so he's gone now. Milos Degenek also left the Leyton Orient. He left on 100k. So, not much money out of him there, but, you know, we had to get rid of him. He's 30 years old, so why not? Lemanje has left the club. He was an average player for us back in the day. Just the bit of depth he was. Never really got anywhere for us, really. And Anas Dowdy, this guy, you may remember, he did come in a very long time ago, Skybet League 1, but was loaned out every year. Just couldn't develop like we wanted him to. Apart from that, the biggest sale we made was Marco Asensio. We do know when Marco Asensio came in. As you see, he's a great player, don't get me wrong, but he wanted to leave. He kept asking to leave. Had 30 appearances, 10 goals, 3 assists, 3 player of the match last season, 6.5 million we bought him in for. We've signed him on for 17 with potential clauses, but 17 million. We've tripled our money. Can't complain about that. So I'm sorry. I'm sad to see him go, but you know that's what happens. And I know you might see it as a bit of a problem, but I have spent 12.5 million on someone. But let's look at who we've bought in. The first one, Jackie Wilshere, bought him for 140k, and look at him. He's still in his prime. He's 32. He's a great player. I could not fault bringing him in. So that's what I did. I had to bring him in. He's on 90k a week, but he is a dominant force in the middle of the park. Fabio Zaccheroni, 1.7 million. You might think I've overpaid for this guy, but he's only 19. He is a future prospect, and he'll be playing quite a lot of football out on loan. So just don't worry about him. Jean-Philippe Barmin, he bought from AS Monaco for 1.8 million. Quality right back, can play centre back, can play defensive mid. This guy is a revolution compared to what we had on the right back, and this guy could be a standout figure for this season. So I'm happy to welcome him into the club, only on 40k a week. Very good bargain that was there. And our biggest ever transfer record, we've broken it again. This time, if you have seen my MK Don save, you will know who this is. Dalla Ali, everyone. Bought him from Norwich for 12.5 million. He's an upgrade on Asensio. That is why I've bought him in. He's on a cheaper wage, and he's a better player. So everyone welcome Dalla Ali to the club. As you can see, he starts off at MK Dons. Obviously, he's bought by Newcastle in this save. In real life, he's been bought by Tottenham, I believe. But there you go, 2.3 million to Newcastle, then 14 million for Norwich, and then 12.5 for us. But he's a very consistent performer, and that's what I like to see. We also brought in Farid Haji on a free. This guy's on a bit of a wage, 18 years old. Look at him. I could not fault getting him in on a free. He's already valued at 7.5 million. This guy could be amazing in the future. So this is one guy I would like to keep an eye on because he could be a massive prospect for the future. Ivo Kacic, we bought him from Dortmund. This guy is just a bit of depth, trying to get himself into the starting 11, but Marco Guluzzi is keeping me out. But this guy's depth and not a bad player either for a free transfer. Mark Stendera we got from Borussia Mönchengladbach on a free, and look at this guy. I know Dele Alli's Marco Asensio's replacement, but this guy could also fit the same bill. He's more versatile, so we got rid of one, replace him with two. So there you go, and could not be happier bringing this guy in. 28 years old, but he's a good old shoulder, so I'm happy with him. And the last player we did bring in was Ian Holloway on a free. You may remember I was scouting this guy for quite a while. Bought him in from Stoke, you know, he left there, they didn't want him, got him on a free. This guy, I've literally bought him in for the homegrown status. He's just a bit of a depth player. He probably won't develop much more, but the depth is what we needed, and Ian Holloway was the man. And the homegrown is really what we wanted him in for. For 9.5k, I couldn't do anything wrong there. So today is the first group stage game of the Champions League. I probably won't join you for a very long time after this game because, as you can see, if you check the schedule, we got heaps of Champions League to come. So I'll probably join you guys around the end of the group stage because, you know, it's not very important this year anyway because, you know, this year we're more focused on Champions League as a whole. No point going through half these games because we want to see if we can get further into the Champions League. But Bayern will be the task today. Let's push on. Do they have any notable players still left in their squad? Manuel Neuer is still there. Bernat still there. Lewandowski, Götze, Alaba and Muller, and the rest are fairly new players. But it's time to push on. Duarte is suspended from last season, so Arube comes straight into the squad. Alright, Kacic is unregistered. Perry's unregistered. Jerome Sinclair can come straight in. Mark Stendera is going to need a break. He can come onto the bench. Don't have much option. Higuchi can come in. Maybe he can have the starting position today. I think that's what we'll do. Start Higuchi. Sinclair could probably start, but as you see, Al Badri's got 5 in 3, and Guerra's got 2 in 4. So that's good starts from then there. I need another defender, so Johnny, you may as well fit the bill in here, and Mendes can come in as well. So this will be how we start the game. Carlotti, Arube, Baumgartner and Barmin at the back. Not a bad starting lineup there, but Higuchi, Ale and Wilshere running the middle with Guluzzi, Al Badri and Guerra leading the front line. But one thing I forgot to mention about our transfers, we did get rid of another player, but they are not leaving until the future. You look at the future transfers. Franco Flores has signed a bit too late, but he'll be leaving to Apoel for 1.5 million. As you see, the problem with this guy was he could not get a work permit. We tried and tried and tried, couldn't do it, so you know what, we'll let him go, get some money off him while we can. And the other player I'm sad to see go, Branivoj Stevanovic, is leaving for an initial fee of 1.9 million, but then they've also got, it's quite a lot, he's eventually going to leave for 7.5 or something, but Stevanovic is going to go. Sad to see him go. He's been quality for us, but he decided it was time to move on, so he's going as well. Very unfortunate there. But back to the squad. See if this is what we want. I think it is. Let's push on against Bayern and see what we can do. So Duarte is obviously missing the game, but I think we can counter that with the newer, younger, fresher legs we have now. So let's start the game, see what we can do. I don't think we're going to get a highlight from this straight away. But here's Dele Alli, the new man on the ball. And he's gone for a worldie, and Jesus, he's come close too. What a strike there from Dele. But here we go, let's build up again. Can we? Lewandowski, Götze, here's Bop. And Blanco's made the save. Didn't have to make the second one. But now we just got the highlight. So I've restructured throughout the winter or the summer, whatever you guys call it over in England. I've restructured, and hopefully we can build this year. But there's only hope there. That's the thing. It's hope, 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 hope. We want more than hope. We have to have faith. And here's Al Badri. Can he get around him? Yes, he's holding up. Here's Ali. Find the light, wide ball. Barman gets there with the pace. Galuzzi sitting back a bit. There's Ali. Ali can't get it. And now Muller. They're going to try and break. Here's Lewandowski. Watch the big ball over. Gotts is free. Is someone going to get there? 2 men on him. Finds Blanco. Lewandowski. And they have scored. That makes it 1-0 on the day. Robert Lewandowski is scoring his 5th goal of the season so far. That is a disappointing start to our Champions League effort, but it is Bayern. We were the 4th seed, I'm not sure why, but that's how things worked. 5 English teams in the Champions League this year, and also 5 Spanish and 5 Italian, I believe, as well. So a lot of teams entering the Champions League this year, and it looks like, you know, we're not playing quite as well as I would have hoped, but the opportunities are still rising, and that's the main thing. But the highlights are going very slow at the moment. A lot of yellow cards going out. 3 at the moment. Our battery's been caught offside. And it looks like they have an opportunity. Will they score? Higuchi. Wilshere's given a penalty away. You absolute nong. Why have you done that, Jack Wilshere? Here I am bigging you up before the game. And we know Ruben Blanco has never saved a penalty before. Can he do it today? I don't think so. No, he hasn't. Bop scored to make it 2-0. Alexander Bop, everyone. The new kid on the block. I'm not sure how old he is, but he mustn't be that old if he's a regen. But he is Bop. Nice penalty. Blanco, I don't know, he dove so late. That is a bit ridiculous there from Blanco. But yeah, we've got a big second half coming up. Tell the boys we're disappointed. Have a look at the yellow card situation. Standera, you're going to have to come on. Higuchi, you are coming off, mate. You're having a shocker. Let's try and rebuild. Start the second half. And looks like they've got a corner. Goetze, Alaba, Muller, Blanco with a save. Can we get a second effort in? Oh, no, we can't. Solinko has scored. Solinko, jeez, man. They've got people coming from everywhere, so this is disappointing. I said Blanco's made a good save. No one could get the tackle. No one could get there. And he's just crossed it over. And nice, sweaty goal. And terrible start. Terrible start to Champions League. If this is how our form's going to be for the rest of the year, we could be looking at a early Champions League exit again. But 70 minutes pushed through now. Nothing's really happening. I think more than likely we just see the game out. Our battery's having a shocker. You're coming off. Carlotti's absolutely destroyed. So Johnny can come on. And let's just see if we can see out the game for a 3-0. I prefer a 3-0 than a 7-2 like we did last year with Norwich. So just push on, boys. Hold out for the rest of the game. Bayern have come a long way. And as you can see, Bongani... Oh, no, that's not... No, that's Congolo. That's not Kumbala, that's Congolo. Here's Galuzzi, though. I don't know why he's playing so deep. I haven't asked him to. Here's Goetze, Bop. What's he going to do? Finds Goetze. Alaba. Back to Goetze. Here's Congolo, Alaba, Goetze. So they're building up there, playing nice triangle balls. They found it. Come on, nice clean tackling. There's Bop, Baumgartner, Barman. Great clearance. Finds Jerome Sinclair. Run away with that pace. Come on, Jerome, get one back. Oh my God, he's tried to chip the keeper. It's gone over the bar, and that's disappointing. I thought we thought we could have had a goal there, but he's gone for the over, up and over instead of around. And surely that'll be the end of the game. 45 seconds left. If they score now, we'd be in a bit of a strife. But Johnny trying to put in against Kapachu. Here's Lewandowski now. Sounds like they've got a lot of Polish players in their team now. But Galuzzi can't get the ball past Kim. Here's Kapuku coming through. And big ball in. Barmin. And now Götze. Is Götze going to rebuild? Looks like Nowak will get it. Whips it. Does he? No. Götze. Over. Kapuku. Standera, great tackle, but Kim's on the ball, and that will be full time at Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich 3, Eastleigh Football Club 0. So very disappointing there from the boys today. You know, our first game's a loss. Sociedad have lost as well, but it looks like I reckon we can beat Zenit, we can beat Sociedad, and that will be our key to getting through. So let's go through. Yeah. Next game. So as I said, I won't join you guys for a long time now. We're going to focus this season on the cups, if we can get a cup win. Obviously, if we win the league or get close to it again, you'll see that. But the main thing is push forward throughout the season and see where things end up. But as I said, we'll see how the Champions League group develops, and hopefully I can see you guys when things are a bit better there. But my name's been Chivos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another Football Manager video.